often we see UiPath's main pillars are only Studio, Robot, and Orchestrator. In this world of transformational journey towards AI, UiPath have more pillars to lay on its foot. Few of them are AI services, as well as communication mining and document understanding. Are few other areas where UiPath is standing out now, not just UiPath Studio, Robot, and Orchestrator. Well, those are the core components that are already in place, but on top of it, there are many other components that are helping UiPath to grow further in the market. Well, there need not be any hassle of downloading the packages or uploading the packages. The code is always available at one location, that's in your UiPath Orchestrator or UiPath servers. All you need to do is, if you have the access to publish them, you can go ahead and publish them at once, and you can deploy them quickly. There is no need to download them and to check them back and to make sure if the packages already have updated or not. So all these key areas will definitely help the deployment process much more easier. And along with the deployment process, we can also see all the logs that are happening during the deployment process with the latest features of solution deployments. Not only the package that we are trying to deploy using the not only the package that we are trying to deploy, but with the solutions, we will be also able to deploy the apps that are related to it, the integration services, connections and the connectors. Everything can be bundled into one single feature with solutions that are available in UiPath, and we can deploy that right away. Well, serverless robots are one of the major features where people should actually look for UiPath, because the moment you say serverless, it means you don't have a problem of maintaining any robot at your on-prem machines. You will not have an issue in maintaining them. You need not check if the robots are up and running. All you need to do is just go ahead and execute the bot. Once the bot starts execution, then they will be automatically taken up by the UiPath robots, and UiPath have all the option to store or to configure your robots. The maintenance is taken out by UiPath, and the hardware systems are taken out by UiPath. So all you need to do is worry about how many robots you need to work and how many robots should do your task. The more robots you have, the more functionality you can add, and the more quicker the jobs can be done. Okay, so UiPath Studio Web specifically is for both developers and non-developers. Often people think that only UiPath Studio that is installed in a machine should be used by the developers. So often people think that UiPath Studio is something that must be taken up only by the developers, but that barrier has been broken by UiPath Studio Web as well as UiPath Studio X. Well, even with Studio X, we need to install that in our local machines, but that's not something that we need to do with UiPath Studio Web. We can go ahead, directly open a browser, start automating directly from your browser. Okay. There is no issue when we are working with any kind of browser. We can either use it with Edge browser, we can either have the Chrome or Mozilla or Firefox or any other browser that is available in the market, and we can go ahead and start our automations right away. And even we can do automations of even we can do desktop automations with UiPath Studio Web, but those are limited. We will be able to do edge automations as well as browser automations with Chrome, because we have an add-on directly integrated from Studio Web. So these actually will help us to develop things faster instead of waiting hours together and days together to get our environment set up ready and to get started with our automation. No, there is no need for us to wait anymore. Go ahead, start, log in and deploy.